Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is your boy Vic, aka Mr. Glass, and I have a great build for you guys today. This is, in my opinion, as close as you're gonna get to a LeBron James build. I'm gonna build it for you, and then I'm going to explain it as we go. So, we're at power forward. Um, we tried to take off the metric system because the metric system actually makes this build worse. It's the only one I found that's like that. It's kind of weird, but it is what it is. Just show you guys, we're pretty much just maxing everything out pretty willy nilly at this point, to be honest. There's nothing strange about the build until we get to this part right here. Alright, so defense, you're just gonna want rebounding mainly, and we'll get enough interior to, satisfy what we gotta do, but it's not gonna be like a defensive god. You know what I mean? It's gonna pass. It's good enough, but it's not like the most outstanding build defensively of all time. So I don't think we can finesse any more badges out of what we got going on here. Nope. So we're pretty much capped out, and we'll go ahead and get ready to do the height and weight and all that. That's where the magic really happens on this build. We're gonna make them burly just because, in my opinion, it looks better. We're gonna go 6'8". As you guys see, it's kind of interesting. We're gonna go minimum weight because we need the speed. We're gonna go 2 up on the wingspan. We could go more, which would give me more rebounding, but we don't. I mean, the rebounding is not really gonna make a huge difference, and we want to at least have a 61-3 because I think that getting over a 60 is important because this build, after all, is going to try to ISO. So here you go, guys. You got your choice of playmaking take and slashing take. I would use playmaking take if you're going to ISO on this build, just because I just think it's better, and you're already going to get contacts off rip anyway, so I don't really think that matters too much. So, I mean, look, slash and take's going to guarantee you dunks. That's the cool part about slash and take. But I believe play take is overall better because it's going to make you faster dribbling. And that's super important. So we're going to go play take. And you have built a playmaking 4. I know it's odd. We're going to go ahead and test out the build so that way you guys can see the badges that I would put on this thing. We get quite a few badges in some interesting categories, so I think that's important. Alright. So obviously, first thing is Slithery, Posterizer, Limitless Takeoff, Lob City. I mean, we could go with this setup right here for all that. That's what I'll do personally. So you get your Lob City finisher, get put back balls because you're gonna want to try to get put back dunks. Get a little rise up because you do have a pretty high standing dunk. Get a little twitch, fast twitch because of that. You get your contact getters. Overall, those are W finishing badges. All right. So if you're sitting corner, your badges look like this. Okay. If you're not sitting corner, your badges look totally different. So they're gonna look like this, and then right. So like that. You could also take that off and like I don't know, really maybe blinders on bronze or something. Like you could do that. So that's you're not getting a ton of badges there. So we're gonna go handles for days, hyperdrive, quick first step, and a little bit of unpluckable, and a little bit of tight handles. Alright, so you're gonna see no ankle breaker, no space creator, all that stuff. You just don't really have enough badges for that, and they don't really help you that much. You're just trying to get to the rim and get people off of you. Alright, so for your center like badges, we're gonna go like this. that's pretty good, to be honest. You could always lower that to there and go like that. You could also, take off box in general. If you know you're playing like a post scorer and go with this. So I mean you got options, but this is right here is the setup that I would run. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is your badges. This, in my opinion, is the best big man ISO build in the game. If you have a guy, maybe your best friend is a lock, right, and you want to be able to play center. You don't want to give up not having a big man in there, but you also want to be able to handle the ball because your buddy can't handle the ball. This is a perfect build for twos. Like, it's actually perfect. So if that's your intentions, if that's what you're trying to do, trust me, this build is a W for that. You're gonna love it. It's one of the best builds that I think I've made for that purpose. So if you guys are wanting something like this, here you go, guys. All right. So hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, smash that like button for me, man. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're new with those notifications on. Make sure you tap that bell. Until I see you guys on the next one, man, don't break nothing. I'm out.